Hey there, it's Chewy Terrazas. I'm here to talk about the big four-letter word, fear. You know what? Ever since I started buying real estate, my friends say, oh my gosh, what happens if everybody moves out? You ever think about that? Well, guess what? That could happen, right? So people move out, what do? You do a make ready, you advertise, you get a new tenant in, and you're right back where you're at it. It's gonna happen. People do move, and it's part of your expectations. There's the old saying, what gets people upset is their expectations not being met. If you have it as part of your expectations and it happens, it's kind of like no big deal anymore. The other big one is probably even worse than when they move out. I kind of like it when people move out. We don't want people to move, but if they're not paying and if they're bad tenants, great, please move so I can move someone else in that's a good tenant. What I really don't like so much is when someone's not able to pay and they don't want to move. What do you do then? Oh, and then my friends go, yeah, you're going to get really in trouble and some guy doesn't want to pay you. Well, it's not the ideal scenario, but it does happen. And guess what? I actually happen to have right here. It's called a petition for eviction. And hey, that rhymes. Petition for eviction. We don't really like having to do this, but guess what? It's not that big of a deal. You fill in your name, the tenant's name, you see the landlord, tenant. It's a really simple process. You go down to the justice of the peace, you evict the person, you fill out the paperwork, you do a 3-day notice to vacate. This video is not about training you how to evict people, but you know what? You get them evicted. It's really easily done if you follow all the steps, take them to court. The judge gives them a date to move out. If they don't move out on that date, you go back and you pay to have constables actually stand there and say, okay, buddy, you got to go. The stuff gets out, you change the locks. It can all be done within 30 days, okay? For those of you that are saying, that sounds terrible, let me tell you, there's other places that take a lot longer than that. I'm in Texas. I'm kind of happy here. We can do it within 30 days. And, you know, fortunately, it doesn't happen all the time. You got to really take care up front and have your tenant screening done, check that they've got employment, check that they haven't been evicted from other locations, call their current landlord, see why they're moving, and you know, just make sure you really screen ahead of time. Are still some bad guys going to get past you? Yeah, it happens. But you know what I find even more than that is just circumstances change. You know, I like to believe in people. Okay, I'm kind of a softy. I want to give everyone a chance if I can, but you know, people lose jobs. People all of a sudden have deaths in the family and just get relocated. There's going to be reasons that your income's impacted, but you just stay in action, move on. The best thing is don't let time. Don't give people too much time. Before you know it, you're kicking yourself saying, geez, this has turned into 3 months that the guy owes me and I haven't taken action. So who's to blame? We are for letting that happen. But anyway, the biggest fears all have solutions. So that's it for today. All right, I hope that was helpful. See you in the next video.